And let me say this. I know we live in a patriarchal world. James Brown was right. It's a man's world. But it won't be nothing.
Nothing.
I'm sorry. I like coming to church, but Amazing Grace don't sound right in all baritone.
Come on.
I love my daddy, but on nights when my mama had to work, my daddy just cooked oodles and noodles and spaghetti so that we could survive. Ain't nothing like a woman that knows how to take a little bit and shame on America.
Come on.
When our slave women were good enough for master to sleep with.
Come on.
And raise their children.
Come on.
And cook for.
Come on.
We want to argue that a black woman can't run the country. Well, if she was good enough for you to lay with, she ought to be good enough for her to lead.
Come on. You said it. You said
I'm the product of a black woman. And I can't sit here and act like now that I'm in my comfortable place, that now I can't support another black woman. This is not about race. It's not about gender. It's about the future of this country.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
You gotta say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Because to disrespect her is to disrespect every black woman that's related to you. Well, and let me tell you something. You might get away with talking about my daddy.
But you ain't gonna get away with talking about my mama.
You draw the line when it comes to mama.
That's right. That's right. Mama. Yes. Yes.
Here's the truth. Here's the truth. Many of us are in the most comfortable season of your life.
Yep. Yep.
You're financially comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You may have more than you have ever had before.
Mm-hmm.
The truth of the matter is, if my grandmother would have come back today and see how I was living, she would swear up and down I was selling drugs.
Woo!
Because they couldn't imagine. I know, seriously. At 39, I carried the title Reverend Doctor.
Reverend Doctor?
An earned doctorate degree. But my grandmother, I remember when she died in 1999, in her program, in the obituary, it said she was a homemaker.
A homemaker. A homemaker.
I remember sitting there like, what in the world is a homemaker? And I could not figure out how a woman with no education could give birth to 9 children, raise 18 grandchildren, learn how to take bacon grease and chicken grease together and make hot water cornbread. And when all of us would go to her 1-bedroom house, some of us would be head to head on the bed, and she knew that's logistics. You can't tell me that a black woman can't run the country when they learn how to make sure that all of us had pilots on the floor. By strategy, when she knew how to take a little bit and stretch it to make sure that all of us had something to go to school with. That's economics. If she can raise children, she can manage a country.
Amen.